Oh, and we just wait for 10 minutes for that to happen, huh? Okay, in the meantime, let's log out, exit the desktop, log back in, and see if that fixes the lag. I have heard that this game has a memory leak. I don't know if they've managed to fix it. But we have been playing for like many, many hours without a break. So if there is a memory leak, we may have been affected by it. You need to be more like that. Like not worrying about whoa. Oh, this is so much better. That was nice. So yeah. It really does seem like they've got that memory leak, doesn't it? Yeah, they need to work on that. So maybe like every 2 hours you have to log off so that it can look so smooth like this. Oh my god, that's so nice. Here, you know what? Now that I feel so much better, let's crank the graphics up to ultra. Don't I look ultra pretty? Alright. We need 16 more sand. Oh, this is so nice. Sand. For sand, I need machete tier 1. That's a funny looking machete. Wait, I even have music now. The sounds are better, the colors are more vibrant. This is just beautiful. It's kind of like when you put your glasses on when you get a new prescription and you can like suddenly see everything. This is just nuts. It didn't dawn on me that life could be like this. This is like taking Adderall for the first time. You're like, oh, you can do things. Life doesn't have to be a struggle. Gosh, you feel. Do you have ADHD? Of course you do. You're my brother. And it's highly, highly genetic. So I have it, you have it, mom and dad probably have it. I mean, mom has every mental illness, you know that. You have it so bad. Yeah. My wife has it, so my kids double have it. Also, you might have autism. Not me, though. I'm unvaccinated. JK, y'all. Everyone autistic, autistic, you know, has clocked you as autistic. Mental health is not fun. Yeah, I mean, like, everybody has some kind of special cocktail of mental illness. What we gotta learn is just kind of how to live with the brains we've got, and that's the real struggle. Actually joined a book club. We're reading How to ADHD by Jessica Makabe, I believe. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. But she's a cool girl who does a bunch of YouTube videos. Alright, there's my 10 panes of glass. Is that all the glass I need? Doesn't she have a YouTube? Yeah, it's her. You know exactly who I'm talking about. She wrote a book somehow. You watch her stuff all the time. It's so helpful. It really makes you help tolerate the people you live with and attract. Because like kind of attracts like. So my new sister-in-law, if you do get married, are you getting married? I never know with you sibling types. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she also had ADHD. That meant a lot to hear. You're a sweetheart. Who now? Missed the name. Jessica Makabe. Here, I'll type it in chat for you. I think I got that right. Yeah, we just have to sign the paperwork. Yeah. One of the problems with ADHD is not getting tested for ADHD is one of the symptoms of ADHD. Makes it rough. Okay. Mutation, where are you? You still at the farming? There you are. You have citrus berries on you? It's about time. And maybe I can instigate a trade with you. You want some meat too? I mean, I'll take meat. Give me meat. I will give you not all my bread. How do I split stacks? Split. You can have half my sandwiches. They're good sandwiches. They're good for fighting. Yeah. There's nothing like eating a big meat sandwich and getting in a fight. But you just followed her? You've been told you have ADHD? Was diagnosed as a kid? I got prescribed medicine for ADHD. But like the diagnosis has always been inconclusive with me. They're like, you probably have ADHD, but you might also have extreme anxiety. And I'm like, well, the ADHD is why I have anxiety. I keep worrying that I'm gonna get fired from work because I'm incapable of doing things. It's really kind of rough. Like, I can't choose to do my very basic work assignments that I actually know how to do. It's very, very difficult for some reason. She has a lot of good pro tips. Yeah. And you learn a lot about her. Like, or just a lot of random stuff too. Like, you're more likely to be able to touch your thumb to your arm if you have ADHD. Which is just crazy. There's some kind of syndrome or something. Just happened, I don't know, two sequences of genetic codes kind of touch each other or something. Having an anxiety disorder, you can't take ADHD meds. Yeah, that's kind of rough. Thumb to what? Like to your arm? Like you can bend your thumb back to touch your arm? I can't do that one. But like there's lots of like weird bendy stuff that people can do. Okay, so I've got glass. And now I can make glass vials. Never heard of that one before? Yeah, what? Starts with a B. Can't think of what it is, but I used to be a lot more flexible before I got chubby. Strange thing to affiliate with ADHD, right? And it might just be like a weird correlation, like, you know, 4% of the population can do this, and then like with ADHD, 5%? So like maybe it's not a huge thing. I don't know. I'm also making up those numbers. All right. Where am I? I'm starting to like fly through things. You've given me so much useful stuff. The citric berries, we've got the water buckets, the glass vials, the rough pebbles. We should be able to make metal solvent after this. Find that with the ingots, we can get refined ingots. Once we have the refined ingots, I just need to learn how to study journals, and then I can start making the research papers for the metal section. Then we will be 1/5 the way to the settlement. Okay, now that that's done, still 3 minutes on you guys? Okay, let's check the codex. Metal solvent. At the scholar station with the quill, you make the stuff. Alright, let's start making some of the stuff, shall we? Alright, so I need the water. No, I've got the pebbles. Okay, now I've got the pebbles. Then I've got you. Got that. Did I forget something? I don't think so. I might as well grab all 50 ingots while I'm here too. As they will be necessary for the next phase of the operation. Okay, I need to go to a scholar station. Where the nerds at? Come on. Where's the nerd station? I think it's over here. Heyo. Be nerdin'? That's a new cape. Wonder if that's the Toadman Empire. Okay, metal solvent. Yes, yes, good. I just... Somebody said hail. there a Gerude in here? I didn't see any golden crowns. I keep seeing like Crowfit walk around without a shirt on, and honestly, like, it's a good look for the starter zone. Like, he's really standing out here. Accidentally clicked off screen and scrolled around in chat. Yes. So, solvents. Get these. That. And I need to do study journals. What do I need for study journals? Bait, fish oil, pigment, and wood trunks, stone carvings. Oh, I might just have a bunch of bark. Mutation, if you have a bunch of bark that you want to give to me, that would be nice. Hey chat, would you all fight for something that you hold dearly to your hearts, physically, mentally, and with all your soul? I don't know, maybe? I'm already in my pajamas. But like, what do you have in mind? I mean, it seems like a trap, if I'm honest. Like, are we joining an army? Which one? You have been for 15 years. I mean, my love is video games. Nobody's tried to steal video games from me, though. Like, if my wife was like, hey, you need to stop playing video games. It's a detriment to your entire existence, which is true. I'd probably still be like, nah, it's not going down like that. I also love my kids or whatever, but video games are pretty cool. To make more solvent. So close. To refined ingots. You know what? Honestly, like, I was told making a settlement might be too hard for a solo player, but it feels about right. Like, it may take like 40 hours if you have no idea what you're doing from the very start. But if you follow a guide, I think you can get it done in like 20. Whoops. Fell off. I've been gaming since the SNES. Got to play on the NES and Atari as well. Not to confuse that with Trailblazer's statement. Well, oh hey, Trailblazer. Now hold up. Would you look at that? Trailblazer's HQ. Is this you? I think he's coming to try to recruit us to his kingdom. Which is entirely reasonable. And if you wanted to join Trailblazer's queue, he's the only one who's been kind enough to like hop in and offer. I think he's already gone though. The full, we're all lazy cozy people. That's kind of what I was thinking. Like, he doesn't know we're gonna form like the laziest cozy kingdom in the universe. He all thinks we're trailblazers, and here we are. We're looking for like I don't know, a hammock? Can we blaze a hammock? Alright. Refined ingots. 10 of those. The bench warmer empire, right? If anything, that tells me we need to build our sweet cozy empire somewhere far away from there. Like, they might be like fighting Jerusalem forever. Like, they seem like a very non-peaceful community. Like, he literally asked if we want to fight. We'll be like, nah, brah, it's all yours. How does the west look? I don't know. I haven't been far enough west. I'll tell you what I'm most interested in. And that's like a pine forest. And we've got some forest, but it's like cozy forest. I think there's a pine forest over in this area, and I think that's where we want to head. But I am very curious about like what's directly west of here. Oops. Stop. Gotta be careful not to click on the map. But yeah, if you explore the west and like check out the biomes, like post, like maybe post them in like the Discord in like a screenshot, it could be a way to like find out where our kingdom belongs, because like maybe we do belong out here. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be such a long time before we get the settlement. Like, it might be a week or two. I'm kind of hoping people post like pictures of like the map online. Like maybe it'll show up on Map Genie and we can actually see. If that's the case, then we can spy ahead and figure out like where we want our community without like actually jogging everywhere. Trying to remember how many biomes are in this game. Oh, right, right. I was gonna look for that spooky wishlist game. Doot 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 doot. Very purple. There it is. Neverway. That's the horror farming sim. It says life sim. Maybe it's not a farming sim. But that's like a good horror cozy game that we're gonna play. I am willing to make that commitment already. Alright, we did it. Beginner's metal research. So now... stuff that in the bank. You start trying to figure out how to make the study journals. You just hit 10 tailor? Nice. I am not a tailor. I mean, I'm not a tailor. But like, I'm not a level 10 tailor. What jobs do I have? Let's check. V? C? Ration? H? Professions, there we go. So yeah, I'm a farmer, a fisher, and a smith, and a miner, currently. I dabble in everything. But those are currently the mains. I'm about to, like, go to the moon on Scholar, though. Let's see. You actually have that on your wish list? You like the vibes? I like the vibes, too. Maybe not 100% on the, need 200 baits to catch 200 breezy fins. So I can get 200 fish oil. I've got some fish oil and flowers right now. Let's just get started. Excuse me. I do have some basic flowers. And some basic fish oils. Freddy Horror looks neat? Yeah. Like, I think that'll be a good game. I feel like very cozy adjacent games are good fits for me. Because we played... what was that game? Is this not where I make fish oil? Where does the guy go to make fish oil? The compendium. Fish oil? Oh no, I just use it like this? But I need pigment. Okay, where do I make pigment? At the Scholar Station. Okay. Back to nerd work. Oh boy, do I need all the flowers in the universe. How many flowers do I need? 500 flowers. I also need a lot of bark. Mutation, if you have a lot of bark that you are not using, I could use that to make paper. Basic ink. Okay. I make ink. And with that ink, I need the parchments. What happened to my pants? Were they always this white? Rough parchment. I need bark. I think. Do I want rough parchment? Is that a thing? It says rough parchment. All right. You need to go to bed. It was fun chatting. You'll try to drop by again? Yeah. Liked having you here. Had a lot of good conversation. Have a good night, Danny. And if I ever see you, I'll probably drop you a follow. You said you raid Tiz sometimes, which means you're a streamer. Let me see if I can give you a shout out. That work? Yeah. Neat. I shouted you through Restream. I didn't know that would work. But I'm going to check out your channel. And maybe I'll have an opportunity to raid you sometimes. Thanks. Wasn't trying to advertise or anything, just chat? Yeah, that's fine. Of course. All the cool people like don't self-promote. That's why I got to promote them. What was I doing here again? What did I come into the kitchen for? Bark. Bark. Whoop. Have a good night, Danny. All right. Now us, the sun isn't up, so we're still playing. All right. With the bark. The parchments. Things going. So there's 2 kingdoms. Or 2 empires. Yeah, if we zoom in, how many settlements are there? There's a couple settlements. Any settlement close to an empire is going to get absorbed, I think. You want to be far away. Particularly want to leave the region. So many rivers here. This might be a swamp. We could have a bayou. Like the bayou I live in currently. These huge flat regions are probably meadows. If I had to guess. Yeah, I'm really curious what the biomes over here are. Could put like a town right here in this little peninsula. You can block off this river. So everybody trying to ship goods down this Nile, they're gonna have to come through us. How are we doing? Scholar level 5. I think I got several achievements. Scholarly, carpentry, masonry. I can be a beginner miner. Acquire basic clay lump. I can get that one. This is pretty fun. I'm really kind of happy the way this is starting. Like, it gives us a chance to try every single job. And maybe we'll actually be able to like choose our favorite in the end. Okay, let's review the professions I've had. What was the button? H? I've really been a farmer, a fisher, a miner, and a blacksmith. Out of the jobs I have level 10 in at least. Fishing might have been my favorite. Farming was kind of nice. I enjoyed smithing. They were all kind of about the same. Hunting might have been the funnest one we've tried, though. We are going to have to go into, like, leather workings. Not soon. After we do metal research, we've got, like, our choice of the next 5 researches, or next 4 researches. There's wood research, cloth research, stone research, and leather research. Mutation at level 10 in tailoring. So we might want to take advantage of her expertise. His expertise. Alright, still getting used to the pronouns. It might be a while, but I'm trying. And farming. Okay. Yeah. I think just about every research needs farming in some degree. Especially since you're going through all those filaments. Metal research. What do I need? Beginner study journals. I can make 1. Or I could if I had stone carvings. Okay. So, to recap. I need lots of bait. Check the guide.